Good morning, friends. Generally, what happens now, summer vacation is going on, and people, parents, students, their wards, they're spending their summer vacation. Generally, what happens that the people go on wasting the time in the vacation. They don't go for creative work. I would suggest that the parents must spend their leisure time with their children in a creative manner. For instance, like any other skill and creative work, spoken English or communicative English is also a hobby. So, parents and students, the parents and their wards, their children, can together make a rule that in summer vacation they will speak only in English. Whenever they will be at breakfast, or even if they are working, watching television, or even if they are sitting and talking about any issue, national issue, they will speak in English. And for that, conversational English is very important. That in day-to-day conversation, we use certain verbs to create beautiful expressions. Today in this, video, I will be talking about present continuous with a future meaning. Generally, we have heard about future time reference, that we can use simple present and present continuous to refer to future time. Generally, when we are sitting together, we make a planning for a week, or sometimes we make a planning for the next month. So when you are discussing on your dining table, you are often using present simple and present continuous to refer to future time. Like you can say that Sabina is getting married next month. If you're talking about someone's, your relatives daughters getting married next month, you generally use the verb pattern, subject plus is mr plus b4 plus object plus complement, but it is having a future time, or you may use a future time expression just to refer to future time. For example, Ashwin has fully recovered from his illness. He's going to play in tomorrow's match. So Nazim is leaving for Singapore tomorrow morning. She is leaving for London tomorrow morning. They are planning to visit Agra next month. Yes, she has decided to get married next year. So some arrangements have to be made this year, and like that. Like you can say that your flight takes off at 8:30 tomorrow morning, and you will be reaching Indore at 10:30 tomorrow. What time does the match begin? The match is going to begin in an hour time. So you are using present continuous, but in day-to-day conversation, you are referring to future time. Some of the sentences, you see, when you talk, when you converse, when you ask questions, you can ask your friend, what are you going to do next week? She or he will say, yes, next we are planning to go for an outing. Or let us say they are planning to go to Singapore, or they are planning to go to OT, or some hill stations. As it is summer is going on. Similarly, you may have certain sentences like, we will start the meeting as soon as the chairman arrives. So you'll see, we will start is simple future, and as soon as the chairman arrives is simple present. So generally, two actions, one in simple future, another in simple present, go together. And in day to day conversation, we can use it. For example, turn the kettle off as soon as the water begins to boil. Turn the kettle off as soon as the water begins to boil. Here we are using simple present, but it is making a sense of simple future. Like, I will not resort to unfair means, even if I have been asked to do so. So, you will not resort to unfair means is simple future, and it is referring to future time. You will have to occupy your seat as soon as the match begins, or you will have to occupy your seats 15 minutes before the match begins. You will get official permission before you make the payment. You will be intimated on your cell phone about the payment. So you will be able to get the official permission before you make the payment for your registration. We shall dispatch the goods before the before the festival season commences. We shall, you know, dispatch the goods, simple future, before the festival season commences, that is simple present. You will know the truth when I pass on all the facts to you. So, as soon as you use future simple and you are connecting it to simple present, you are connecting two ideas or two sentences. Like, will you give the book to Sri Mohan when you next meet him? So here you are using simple future with simple present. Only those candidates who report by 9 o'clock will be allowed to take the test. So you can see in day-to-day conversation how things go on in simple present and simple future. In the similar manner, here you can use future continuous also. In the structure of future continuous is subject plus will oblique shall plus be plus V4 plus subject plus complement. I repeat, subject plus will oblique shall plus be plus V4 plus subject plus complement. Like, she will be getting into trouble if she does not support this proposal. She will be getting, that is future continuous. No, I shall be working as usual. In fact, even on Sundays. I shall be staying at Hotel Dreamland from August 7 to 14. You have made a planning to stay at a hotel, so you will be using future perfect continuous and future continuous to express that, that arrangement, that you shall be staying at a Hotel Dreamland from August 7 to 14. All the party, everybody will be wearing some kind of fancy dresses. Our driver, when a placard of this hand, will be waiting for you at the airport. Our driver will be waiting for you at the airport with a placard in his hand. The principal will be looking into these cases herself. My cousin will be leaving to Australia next month. She has got a job there. So you see, future continuous tense can also be used to refer to future time, and generally when you are making a statement of your plan, like you shall be working tomorrow all day in the office, she will be working there all day in the office, he will be discussing the matter with his colleagues in the office next week, the meeting will be continuing till 12 o'clock tomorrow, the things will be discussed or will be discussing, we shall be discussing about the things in the meeting itself. Please fasten your seats belts. We shall be taking off in few minutes. When you are sitting in an aeroplane, you always say that we shall be taking off. When the plane is taking off, we are also taking off along with the plane. So this is the way. He shall not be accepting any request that you make. He will not be accepting any request that you make. I am taking a short time course at the university, so I will not be teaching you next month. So this is the future continuous, which is referring to future time. So you can use present continuous, simple present, and future continuous to refer to future time in day-to-day conversation. In the next video, we shall talk about some more tenses, some more verb form in day-to-day conversation. Thank you. Have a nice morning. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh.